Hello, fellow Minecraft addicts. Jarbo here. We are gonna work on our play along series a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and spawn in here, and we are going to start the timer. And so the first thing we need to do, the tower thing didn't turn out. I didn't like it. I did go and make a creative copy of this world, and I built something that I do like. We don't have the resources for it. It's quite a bit bigger than this. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on gathering those resources and work on getting our cows bred up and getting all the leather we need, work on our farms here so we can get the sugar cane that we need for books and all the other stuff that we need to get going, and we can start preparing. I will insert a picture of what I aim to build here, and I'll do that right now. So yeah, I think that's going to be pretty cool, but I have to get the resources to do it. One thing that we are going to need is we're going to need spruce instead of oak, because I built it with oak and I just don't like it. It just doesn't look good. So what we have to do here is get rid of these floating trees here, because I knew that I was going to end up leaving a block or two in here, and I did. So we're going to jump up here, and do I have an axe? I don't have an axe. We're going to do this the slow way. I'm going to break that. And I don't see any. There's got to be one here somewhere. Yeah, so then the other thing that we need to do is we need to work on doing some fishing. Try to get a couple of books. We could start working on doing like a villager trading setup. But I don't want to do that just yet. I think I want to see if I can get a little more fishing done and get a bow that way, and possibly get a couple more books. There's spruce over there, and there's some spruce over there. Let's run up here and have a look and see which way we want to go get the spruce. This is probably going to be a little bit of a shorter, as far as the timer goes, episode, because it's going to be a little more of us actually doing stuff, and that's not so grindy. And yeah, there's spruce right over there. So we're going to go down here. We're going to make us an axe, iron for now, and we're going to go chop a bunch of spruce and try to get, more than anything, just get a few saplings, and we'll go back here and we'll convert our little oak farm over here into a spruce farm. Let's go clear out our inventory, and we're going to go fishing for a while, just to let a few things happen as far as trees grow and things like that. So I will talk to you guys in a few minutes after we've done a little bit of fishing here. I could get a silk touch book, which I think are semi-common fishing, that would really help out the gathering resources, because then we could just silk touch stone and not have to smelt cobble back into stone. And that build has a lot of stone bricks, so we're going to need several stacks of stone in order to make all the stone bricks. So if you're curious as to why I say that I want to work on getting the resources for the build and I'm fishing, that's why. There is a method to my madness. I could try to find a villager and make a silk touch villager, but I'm not ready for that in this world. I think that's still a couple episodes down the line. We are going to do that. I do want to build a villager trading hall that has villagers, and we'll roll their trades to get all the books that we need to make our armor and things like that. But for right now, we're just going to fish and hopefully get ourselves a silk touch book and possibly mending and unbreaking and all that other fun stuff. But silk touch would be nice right now. Alright guys, so we're going to chop down our tree here. We did get another fishing rod that has all the same enchantments, including Curse of Vanishing. So if we die with this one, we have another one as a backup. Eventually, hopefully we'll get one that doesn't have all the curses on it. But we got another mending bow, but we won't be using that. I understand why some people like mending bows, but my problem with them is I'm always out of arrows, and it's just not a good plan. And there are easier ways to chop these trees down. You can use an ender pearl, throw it up, but then you have to be able to bone meal the tree, and since we are limited on bone meal right now, that won't work for us. So if you just make a spiral staircase out of your tree as you chop it down, and then you can jump up here and stand right here, and then you can just stand here and mine all the blocks. My keyboard's in the way. As you go down, so you can hit all of them as you go down. There we go. Now we got in the rhythm, and then we lost it. Alright. Now we'll just wait until we get 4 more saplings, and we'll replant them and grow it again. But yeah, see how many logs you get doing it that way? That's just a way better way to get wood. In fact, spruce is my favorite wood to use for building stuff because it's just easy to get lots of it. And then it just constantly, if you just keep one of these trees growing all the time, and then whenever you see it grow up, chop it down, you can honestly build up a lot of spruce really fast. So Alright, guys, we got our first mending book, and it has Fortune 3 on it as well. So I guess we will make this a fortune pick with efficiency and mending. I was kind of hoping for a silk touch first, but that's okay. We'll take it. That's awesome. I don't think we have less than 2 hours of fishing here, and we have already got a mending book, so that's amazing. But right now we want silk touch, so we're still fishing. Getting there. See, you guys thought obsidian and diamonds were the hard part about enchanting your gear and getting a enchanting setup going. So we're up to level 10. Little did you know, it's actually the books, and because of that, sugarcane and not so much leather, because we have lots of leather. I work a full-time job, so I don't have a ton of time every day. But maybe later on in the week, I have because it's, if you don't know it, coming up on Christmas, I have a couple days off, and maybe I can spend a good amount of time doing a long grind and get our house built in the next episode. I might even fly through, well, I don't want to, because I don't want to have any, oh look, we had nothing and then we cut and now we have our house built, because apparently that's not what people want to see, and I want to make videos that people want to see. So we will do all the grindy stuff on camera and just speed the videos up. But even at 8 times, if I do a 2-hour grind session, that's a 30-minute video, or a 15 minutes of video at 8 times speed, and I can't really go much faster than that. So we can't do too much at a time, and I don't want to upload a 3-hour long video either. So hey, look, a village. Let's run over here. Oh, it's a zombie village. We're gonna go ahead and grab up the hay bales because we do have our hose almost dead. Oh, that's okay. We're gonna not kill the zombies here because we could, as kind of a fun little project, come over here and rebuild this zombie village, like cure the villagers, and I don't know if now that I loaded them and then I leave, if they'll all despawn. Think about that. But if they do, we can find one or two and breed them and get it going again. I was looking. There's not much in village chests that I'm all that interested in, other than possibly getting if I see a blacksmith, and we could potentially get something good out of there. I mean, it's not guaranteed that you get a blacksmith, you get good loot out of there, but the chances are better. So we're gonna run over here. Those are just maps. We don't need maps. And there's actually no. Wait, we need that book. Might as well take the bread too. There are no zombie villagers in this abandoned village. I guess maybe that has something to do with the whole mob despawning thing, because usually the abandoned villages are full of zombie villagers, but I haven't been to one since the whole despawning thing became a thing. We need to go back this way a little bit to get back to the top of our map. That was a bad idea. I didn't notice until I was already mining it. There was gravel there, and I didn't check the roof first to make sure I wasn't standing in a big patch of gravel that was gonna fall when I mined that iron block out. But worked out. We survived that one. Well, hopefully we can find another village, because it's getting to be nighttime. We're gonna want to sleep pretty soon. But I think we can hopefully survive the overworld at night with full iron gear and a pretty good iron sword. Or a iron sword. It's not a good iron sword, it's just a regular iron sword, but there's dark oak over here, which would be kind of nice to gather some of. We might, because we found dark oak before we built it, we might switch the wood blocks out on our house we're going to build for dark oak. The reason when I was building that in creative that I used spruce is because oak was terrible, and I figured spruce would be easier to find than dark oak, but we did find dark oak. We just need 4 saplings, so we're not going to gather any actual dark oak blocks. We're just going to go up here and chop some dark oak leaves. Oh, creeper. Okay, so we just need to go over here and get us some dark oak saplings real quick and get out of here. There. It's missing some pieces. It's had a rough life, but it's not floating. Alright, so we need to go this way and go down 1 width of our exploration bubble or whatever on this map, and then run back. And that'll make 8. So now we just need to chop down our staircase here. So hay bales are nice for that. We don't need to go do any more exploring for today. We got a few resources we didn't have. I guess the main thing that I wanted to show you guys here is that if you just spend a little bit of time looking around, you can find a lot of different stuff that you don't have available right by your house just by spending a little bit of time running around. And I mean, if you got the starting map like we did, explore the map. I mean, you don't realize how little of an area you actually explore until you get the map out and just try to fill it all in. Alright, we gotta go straight this way, and then we're gonna swim back to our house once we fill in this last little bit here. It's really hard to tell what anything is on the map, but we know that over there on the right side of the map, that's that big mountain area, And then we got some rivers, and I think if you look at the, I don't know, I can't point at it right now, but there's a spot of red. I'm guessing that's probably some lava, maybe, or I'm really not. Maybe that's that abandoned portal. We're also going to grab some kelp while we're out here by it, so that we have it in case we decide to do some type of kelp farm. Oh no. Well, there went our farm. So that happens. We'll gather all this stuff up and go get some dirt, and we'll put our farm back together for the end of the episode. How about that? Alright, so we need more dirt. I love creepers. They're my favorite thing in the game. They let you get lots of practice building things, because you always get to build and then rebuild and then build again everything that you build. Oh, we were gonna have some extra sugar cane, guys, but we're not now. We did end up with enough seeds to replant everything, though. Did I just miss the sugarcane somewhere? I don't think I did. I think he blew it up and vaporized it. So there's a chance that if we go down here and get this iron pickaxe, we can make a silk touch iron pickaxe. Alright, so if we put that in there, I'm breaking, so yeah, we can get silk touch right there. So now we have a silk touch efficiency 2 iron pickaxe. It's not going to last very long, but if we mine nothing but stone with it, that should be enough stone to build our house with. So we will actually, let's go ahead and make our other fortune pickaxe as well. We're going to use the diamond one for that. So now we have a fortune 3, efficiency 3, mending diamond pickaxe. And we have this one. So we're going to go down here. We're going to finish out the episode just using up an iron picks mining stone. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to go like that. Now we're going to go 2 more. And then 1 more. Alright, so we're making this branch vine. We're going to do another one here. Because, so let me demonstrate this real quick. I think if I got my measurements right, if we stand here, let's move this torch to that side. And we go as far as we can this way. Okay. And then we stand here and go as far as we can this way. Of course, the gravel is going to make this more difficult. So that's as far as we can go that way. So we should leave 2. So yeah, so now if we do these, and obviously this one doesn't count, but we go every 2 blocks like we were before over there, we'll have covered all of this, because we'll be able to see both sides of, we'll be able to see this block on this side and this block when we're on this side, and we'll have all that covered. So, but that's not what we're doing for now. For now, we're just going to mine up 1 silk touch iron pickaxe worth of stone, and we'll go ahead and place our torches every 3rd block, so that when we get ready to do this, we're all ready to go. We're going to end up with a stack of coal right here. We're not going to grab the iron. We can get that when we come back. Yeah, so we got over a stack of coal from that one little vein there by using fortune on it. So that's why it's important to get fortune as soon as you can. How much do we end up with? We got 1, 2, 3, and apart stacks. That should be enough. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll use the stone cutter to craft all of it so we do it as efficiently as possible, but I think that's going to be close. I really was thinking that we would be able to get further than that with a iron pick, but it doesn't have unbreaking or anything crazy like that on it, so maybe. Alright, so that means that we now have almost 8 stacks in there, plus we should have a stack up here in the furnace. And no, we have iron in the furnace. Now we'll have a stack in the furnace. We're going to convert the rest of this into coal blocks. Actually, we're going to convert all of this into coal blocks. And we'll throw that in there. We'll put the coal blocks in here for now. End up with a redstone block. Those all need to go down. We'll put this down there as well. Alright, let's sort out our inventory and then we're going to call this an episode. So we got, we used up a silk touch iron pickaxe. We got enough stone that I think we're going to be able to build our starter house tower thing out of it. We got Fortune 3, Mending Efficiency 3 pick. So that's pretty nice. We got blowed up by a creeper several times. We got 4 of the 6 overworld wood types. We got the, not only did we get the wood, but we also got the saplings to be able to keep making those. So I mean, we're on a pretty good roll here. We are going to work on at least getting started on the tower build in the next episode. I got to do a little bit more preparing. I'm gonna actually do like I went to a creative copy of this world, built it, got the design I like, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the very top and I'm gonna use commands, and one slice at a time I'm gonna just delete the blocks in the build and go all the way to the bottom, and I'm gonna make, I think it's like 25 or 20 blocks. I'll take 20 screenshots basically, and we'll have a block or a layer by layer. We have to add this on each layer all the way up to the very top, so we know what we got to do, and that'll just make it easier to build. And we'll build it, I don't know, kind of like a tutorial, one block at a time. And I'm not gonna call it a tutorial, but that's kind of what it's gonna be. So anyway, if you guys want to build it on your world, you know exactly how to do it. But that is where I'm going to wrap this episode up. If you've enjoyed it, do me a favor and hit that like button. If you didn't, you can do the other thing too. But if you do that, just let me know what it was that made you not like it. And that way I can fix it for the next video. And if you want to create a world with the seed Jarbo and build it along with me as I build this one, and if you like what I do, you can copy it. If you don't like what I do, you can do it better, and then send me a picture of it, and maybe I'll change mine. But I hope you enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.